So is everyone prepared for the final match? Whoever wins this one takes the cake, obviously. So this is the final match, third match of the best out of 3 series that was played on MLG DC last night between KIWIKaKI here, the red Protoss, and the blue Zerg IdrA. And whoa, the previous 2 matches have been very intense. KIWIKaKI has been applying a lot of pressure early game into IdrA, but IdrA has been fighting back, has been holding against all the pressure, and had made some beautiful plays. Obviously KIWIKaKI had his moves as well. Excellent playing, by the way. And now seems like that KIWIKaKI is going once again for a quick probe out of his main base to start scouting very early. Placing the pylon here, he might be going for some kind of wall off, and meanwhile IdrA is arriving with his overlord onto KIWIKaKI's base. From the minimap, seems like that KIWIKaKI is completely lost, going the complete opposite side, but look at this move, nice move there. That probe came out and just instantly went up to check on the overlord there, and spotted where IdrA is instantly, and look at the probe from KIWIKaKI, just immediately turning back and going straight to where IdrA is. He's gonna be his next door neighbor. Just a small gap here, as you guys can see. Air units can fly all over the place and mess around with the main bases. But I'm not sure if KIWIKaKI is going for that or not. He's been investing a lot on his early pressure, so let's see where this probe is going for. Yeah, placing the probe on the spot where IdrA is supposed to get his natural expo, and this drone that is coming down from IdrA will be just completely blocked there to be able to place the hatchery. Fight ensues, big epic battle between the probe and the drone, and once again KIWIKaKI placing a pylon, so I guess we're gonna go for some kind of photo cannon pressure once again, and IdrA doesn't want any of it. Look at him, he pulled 5 drones out of the line just to make sure he had enough to make pressure into KIWIKaKI's probe. The pylon is already down. Will he be able to place any photon cannon? Let's see, it's just, whoa, nice twist there, and photon cannon down. This probe did her job. Oh, got killed. But there it is, early pressure from KIWIKaKI once again. These drones are all of them trying to get rid of this photon cannon and pylon as fast as possible. I think it's going to be possible to do it. There it is, photon cannon cancelled, and KIWIKaKI failed the early pressure this time. IdrA still poking at that pylon, he wants that pylon down. No more photon cannons for him, I guess. Meanwhile, here on KIWIKaKI's side, he is already preparing his wall off. Forge going down, has a photon cannon on the back, and now the gateway, only missing this gap here, and one more building and he's able to wall this off. But seems like that IdrA will have none of it, sending several Zerglings down into KIWIKaKI's base. There's still going to be the opening there, so they're going to be able to pass here, but this photon cannon might be able to kill some of them. Will this be a flyby, just running by the photon? Yeah, there it is, flying by, 4 of them survived, and KIWIKaKI instantly placing 2 pylons on his ramp. Brilliant play there, and now it's completely locked. He won't be able to enter the place, but KIWIKaKI is just investing a lot of money on pylons that he didn't need it, so this might be able to lock his opening, or at least his strategy. There he goes, both pylons cancelled. He had to allow IdrA to enter with his Zerglings into the main base, and here comes ensues havoc into his mineral line, pulling a lot of probes out of the mineral line to be able to defend this. Trying to kill one of the pylons, but there's already a photon cannon on the back being placed to defend the mineral line. Cancelled pylon there. Nice play by IdrA, but now he's going to have to pull back. This photon cannon here will be able to defend this base for quite a while, and seems like that KIWIKaKI is going once again for photon cannons and pylons. He's just applying so much pressure as well. But on this match, there's been a trade-off, because IdrA already has Zerglings inside his main base, and KIWIKaKI can only counting on the photon cannon he's placing here. There it is, photon cannon down, but it's almost destroyed, so this is going to be failed once again. Very well defended by IdrA. There's still that pylon there, he needs to get rid of it eventually. And this 4 Zerglings, one got killed the second he tried to approach there. Now going into the natural expo of KIWIKaKI, which is picking up his Nexus, is just starting it, picking up his natural expo, and there's already a Zealot here to pursue these Zerglings, so I don't expect much coming out of this. Yeah, trying us around, but one of the Zerglings is quite weak, this won't work. maybe he should just use the Zerglings to scout around for as long as possible, because that Zealot won't be fast enough. He's actually getting Zergling speed and all, so he'll be able to scout around the base until KIWIKaKI actually gets a range unit to kill them, I guess. Still 2 Zerglings going around. Meanwhile, on IdrA's side, this base is already working, just not that many drones for now, but soon enough will be. And he only has the spawning pool and 2 gas already, transitioning into a lair, so preparing his second layer of tech to transition, not sure into what. I mentioned Mutalisks on the last map because it was quite good on the short range distance on the flying units, but he didn't went for it. So let's see why does he want the lair? What's the reason behind it? I guess we're gonna find out pretty soon. And there it is, last Zergling killed. Now he has some overlords controlling here the Natural Expo. See what's going on. The wall off seems to be complete. I might be mistaken, let me just take a look here. He's picking up all the gas on his Natural Expo as well. Income wise, yeah, IdrA going way ahead. That pressure just killed KIWIKaKI's economy. Also the amount of the investment he did early on the game to just try to finish off IdrA really fast. I might be wrong, but something might be able to pass here. I guess we're going to see it soon enough. Meanwhile, IdrA just checking here the high mineral field. As you guys can see, he has some Zerglings poking at the rocks to get this rich mineral field available for an expo. Guess that IdrA is just investing a bit more on his macro game, while KIWIKaKI is just placing pylons all over his base, making sure if something advances into his base, he'll be able to spot it at least a couple of seconds before it actually starts hitting the buildings or the units, and he can just react and defend it. But meanwhile, seems like that KIWIKaKI will be sending some Zealots up. I don't think he has enough here to actually enter IdrA's bases. Nice surround there, all the Zerglings surrounding one of the Zealots. Zealot killed, and now there's already some roaches out that will be able to fend off this Zealot rush easily. There it is. And now seems like he's going to start moving down. He's getting upgrades for his roaches. Another hatchery going down on the rich mineral field. And here he comes. I think he's just preparing a small assault force, maybe to check out how KIWIKaKI defenses are, while KIWIKaKI is going for 4 more gateways. So he's going to be working out of 5 gateways pretty soon. There it is, roaches poking on his main door, trying to destroy this wall off. Oh, this gateway is almost destroyed. He was researching the warp gate technology. There it is, first stalker coming out, and oh, I was right after all. There is a gap there, and the shield went down trying to lock those roaches, but 3 of them were actually able to pass, and they're going to start making damages inside the Natural Expo from KIWIKaKI. This is going to be mess. This wall off isn't properly tight. Look at this, and the roaches just passed there just fine, harassing the mineral line on the Natural Expo from KIWIKaKI. KIWIKaKI messing some stalkers, but these roaches are fairly effective against them, especially when those upgrades finishes. Here comes the carapace, it's almost done. Roaches already has the speed. Look at them just passing around, and as you can see on the minimap, IdrA keeps reinforcing the line. There's a lot of blue dots coming down, so more and more roaches, just mass roach army from what I can see. Yeah, 24 roaches entering KIWIKaKI's main base now. This is way too messy. KIWIKaKI will have to pull a miracle to be able to fend off this one. More roaches incoming. What's there on? Yeah, there it is, more passing there, and a big clump of roaches inside the main base of KIWIKaKI. Will he be able to defend this? He doesn't have much of a static defense, only has 1 photon cannon, and oh, the pylon went down with the reinforcements that were coming from the back, and now all those buildings are just shut down there, while the big bulk of the roach force is inside the base. Look at that range now, range of 4 on that spit, that acidic spit, being able to reach those units very far back on the mineral line. There it is, more of them. It's a roach invasion on the main base of KIWIKaKI. KIWIKaKI needs to finish this one off. Oh, now focusing fire on the photon cannon. There goes the static defenses, and I don't think that KIWIKaKI has any solution for this. This is going to be a loss unless he pulls some rabbit out of his hat, but doesn't seem so. Roach is just wreaking havoc completely, and KIWIKaKI GG's out of the match. Win for IdrA, 1-2-1. Brilliant play here, big roach invasion, and the fact that he was able to disconnect, to just unpower these 3 buildings, was a big blow onto KIWIKaKI's plans. So there it is. Congrats to IdrA. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you all later.